Right, for those that didn't hear, as I was muted on the one, welcome to this week's quiz. This is going to be 3 rounds, so we're going to have 1 round of Marvel. And as I said to the other guys, I'm not promising you anything on this one, as my Marvel skills are not brilliant. And then we're going to have a Hunger Games one, which was also another request from last week. And we are going to have a general one about TVs and movies. Right, okay, so we're going to get going in a minute. We'll literally just give it probably like 1 more minute and then we'll start. For all you Marvel fans out there. Right, okay, so I think we may as well get started now. We've waited a couple of minutes, so let's get started then. Oh yeah, one more thing actually. For anybody that's interested, we do have a range of Students' Union jobs for you to apply for. Some of them are at the Walsall SU Lounge, so that'll be doing stuff like preparing food, till work. It's all good for gaining experience for the future. And if you just go onto our website, on the Students' Union website, and then you look on the job section, you'll be able to see them to apply for them. They're pretty good. I mean, I work for them, so it's a very good job. Right, I'm going to get started. So let's go. Right. Bear with me. So this is going to be the Marvel rounds. So question number 1 is, what year was the first Iron Man movie released, kicking off the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Was it A, 2005, B, 2008, C, 2010, or D, 2012? So any Iron Man fans here? What year was the first Iron Man movie released, kicking off the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Was it A, 2005, B, 2008, C, 2010, or D, 2012? I'm going to start the timer now. Right, that's perfect. So we have 4 correct answers. Well done, guys. We've got some Marvel fans in here. So bear with me. The correct answer is 2008, B. I honestly thought it was later than that. And then let's see who was the fastest correct answer. Just John. Well done, Just John. Right, going on to question number 2. Bear with me. What is the name of Thor's hammer? Is it A? Now, please, I do apologise for my pronunciation here because I just don't have a clue. Is it A, Vanir, B, Mjolnir, C, Acer, or D, Norn? As I say, I apologise for this pronunciation. What is the name of Thor's hammer? Is it A, Vanir, B, Mjolnir, C, Acer, or D, Norn? I'm going to start the timer, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I don't think it's Vanir. Surely not. Let's have a look. And we have 5 correct answers. So some of you guys clearly probably know how to pronounce this next word. And the answer is B, Mjolnir. Can somebody please type how you actually pronounce that word? Because I really do not have an absolute clue. Right, okay. And who got this in the fastest correct time? Just John again. Well done, Just John. I feel like this round was made for you. On to the next question. It's just loading. So, in The Incredible Hulk, what does Tony tell Thaddeus Ross at the end of the film? A, they are putting a team together. B, that he wants to study the Hulk. C, that he knows about S.H.I.E.L.D. Or D, that Thaddeus owes him money. So in the Incredible Hulk, guys, what does Tony tell Thaddeus Ross at the end of the film? Is it A, that they are putting a team together, B, that he wants to study the Hulk, C, that he knows about S.H.I.E.L.D., or D, that Thaddeus owes him money? So I'm going to start the timer now. Oh, so we have 5 correct answers. The answer is A, that they are putting a team together. So let's see who got this in the fastest amount of time. And it's Just John again. Oh, Just John, you're loving this quiz, aren't you? Right, well done, guys. Well done. So now we're just going to load the next answer up. So it is, what is Captain America's shield made of? A, adamantium, B, vibranium, C, promethium, or D, carbonadium? That is a mouthful. What is Captain America's shield made of? A, adamantium, B, vibranium, C, promethium, or D, carbonadium? I'm going to start the timer now, guys. Well done, guys. Can I just apologise? I can't actually see the chat at the moment, so I'm not ignoring any of you, but I will have a look at it in between the different rounds. So we have 5 correct answers. Well done, guys. It seems to be about the average that we're going on about here now. And the correct answer is B, vibranium. Well done, guys. I've never heard that word in my life. And the fastest correct answer, I feel like I can guess who this is going to be. Let's see. Just John. Well done, Just John. That's perfect. On to the next one. For any of you non-Marvel fans, I completely apologise because these questions are just, don't have a clue. Right, okay, so what is the real name of the Black Panther? Is it T'Challa, B, M'Baku, C, N'Jadaka, or D, N'Jobu? What is the real name of the Black Panther? Is it T'Challa, M'Baku, N'Jadaka, or N'Jobu? Once again, I apologise for my terrible reading techniques. I'm going to start the timer now, guys. Well done, well done. So we have 5 correct answers, and the answer is T'Challa. Well done to anybody that got T'Challa. And the fastest correct answer, who come in here like flash, let's see. Just John. I feel like we need to tell Just John to have a little coffee break. Right, let's go. On to the next one. So, what have we got next? Is it one that we're going to know the answer to? Right, let's go. Who was the last holder of the Space Stone before Thanos claims it for his Infinity Gauntlet? Is it A, Thor, B, Loki, C, the Collector, or D, Tony Stark? So who was the last holder of the Space Stone before Thanos claims it for his Infinity Gauntlet? Is it A, Thor, B, Loki, C, the Collector, D, Tony Stark? I'm going to start the timer.
10,
Let's go, guys. Let's see if we can get this right. Oh, we had a pause there. And we have 4 correct answers. Well done, guys. And the answer is somebody who I thought was called Loki, and a 3-year-old had to tell me his name is actually Loki. Well done for anyone who got that, guys. Just John again was the quickest. Just John seems to be the king of Marvel. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the next question is, what fake name does Natasha use when she first meets Tony? Is it A, Natalie Rushman, B, Natalia Romanoff, C, Nicola Rohan, or D, Naya Babe? What fake name does Natasha use when she first meets Tony? Is it A, Natalie Rushman, B, Natalia Romanoff, C, Nicole Rohan, or D, Naya Rabe? Right, let's start the timer, guys. Well done, guys. We've got 3 correct answers here. I'm guessing this is quite a tough one. And the answer is, fake little drum roll, Natalie Rushman. Well done. Well done to anyone who got that correct. And the person that got it in the quickest time was Just John. Just John, you certainly are a Marvel fan. Right, and we'll go on to the next one. Hang in there, guys. We've got a Hunger Games one next. Let's see. So the next question is, about which city do Hawkeye and Black Widow often reminisce? Is it A, Budapest, B, Prague, C, Istanbul, or D, Sokovia? About which city do Hawkeye and Black Widow often reminisce? Is it A, Budapest, B, Prague, C, Istanbul, or D, Sokovia? I feel like Ed Sheeran wrote a song about most of these places. I'm going to start the timer now. Let's see. And we have 4 correct answers. The answer is, fake little drum roll, A, Budapest. Well done to anybody that's got that correct. I'm sure it is the Ed Sheeran song that's about Budapest. It might not be. That could be Barcelona. Right, on to the next one anyway. Who got it the quickest, sorry? Going ahead of myself. Just John. Just John's doing this in his sleep. Let's try the next question, see if this one can trick Just John. We shall see. What is the name of the little boy Tony befriends while stranded in the Iron Man 3? Is it A, Harry, B, Henry, C, Harley, or D, Holden? What is the name of the little boy Tony befriends while stranded in the Iron Man 3? Is it A, Harry, B, Henry, C, Harley, or D, Holden? I like all of those names, actually. Let's see. Could dance this music. And let's see. 3 correct answers here. Well done to those 3. That's brilliant. And the correct answer is, like the motorbike, Harley. Well done to anybody who got that correct. Now let's see who did it in the quickest amount of time. Oh, sorry, Just John. I took away your moment there. Well done, Just John. I was a bit eager on the button. So, on to the next question. which I believe could be, oh, it's not. What were the 3 items Rocket claims he needs in order to escape the prison? Is it A, security card, a fork and an ankle monitor, B, a security band, a battery and a prosthetic leg? Is it C, a pair of binoculars, a detonator and a prosthetic leg? Or D, a pair of binoculars, a detonator and a prosthetic leg, which is the same answer, I've just realised. So I'm only going to repeat that one twice. What were the 3 items Rocket claims he needs in order to escape the prison? A security guard, a fork and an ankle monitor, a security band, a battery and a prosthetic leg, a pair of binoculars, a detonator and a prosthetic leg, and that one's repeated. I feel like they're all quite useful things to get out of prison. Maybe you can pop in the comments what you guys would use and I'll have a look at it on the break. Right, are you ready? Let's start the timer. Have a little dance to the music. That one seems shorter. So we have 4 correct answers here. Well done, guys. And the answer is... Oh, sorry. It was a security tag. Don't hate on me there for that one. I got eager again. But well done, Just John. Well done. This is definitely your night. You're doing really well. But remember, guys, we've got 2 other rounds after this one for you to catch up. So let's load the next question. I've got a bar-biting hamster to the left. Seems to want to escape himself, actually. Right, we have the next question. What animal does Darren Cross unsuccessfully shrink in the Ant-Man? Is it A, mouse, B, sheep, C, duck, or D, hamster? What animal does Darren Cross unsuccessfully shrink in the Ant-Man? Is it A, mouse, B, sheep, C, duck, or D, hamster? I feel like if you shrunk a hamster, you wouldn't have anything there, to be honest. Let's start the timer. Do the little timer dance. It's like being on the news. Okay, guys, so we have 5 correct answers. Very well done to you guys. And the correct answer is it going to show us? That is the question. Sheep, B, sheep. Well done, guys. Well done to anybody that got that right. I would really like to see a little tiny sheep. I think it would be adorable. But then it'd be a lamb. Okay, right. The fastest correct answer is Just John. Just John, how are you doing this, guys? I feel like you need to give us some kind of, I don't know, you need to give us help on how we can be as quick as you. Right, let's go on to the next question. Who is killed by Loki in the Avengers? Is it A, Maria Hill, B, Nick Fury, C, Agent Coulson, or D, Dr. Eric Selvig? I'm very sorry if it's Selvig and not Selvig. I'm not too sure. Who is killed by Loki in the Avengers? Is it in the Avengers, not the Adventures? Is it A, Maria Hill, B, Nick Fury, C, Agent Coulson, or D, Dr. Eric Selvig? I don't know who any of these people are, guys, but I feel like that Agent Coulson sounds pretty cool. Right, let's start the timer. Brilliant. That's the end of the timer. We have 4 correct answers. That seems to be a regular. I feel like we have 4 big Marvel fans in the house tonight. Oh, just saw who the answer is. And the answer is Agent Coulson. I feel like secretly I've learned some stuff today. And the person who got it in the fastest correct answer. Now, I really do wonder who this could be. Let's have a look. And it's Just John. Just John's having a field day today. Well done, Just John. On to the next question. Let's bring it up. Who is Black Panther's sister? Is it A. Shuri, B. Nakia, C. Ramonda, or D. Okoye? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Who is Black Panther's sister? Is it A. Shuri, B. Nakia, C. Ramonda, or D. Okoye? I'm really rubbish at pronunciation. Right, I'm going to start the timer. Do the little timer dance. Off you go, guys. BBC News Tonight. That's what it sounds like. Okay, that's your time up. We have 4 correct answers again. I wonder if this is the same 4 people, or if we're getting a nice little mix. And the answer is A, Shuri. So well done to anybody who got that correct. And if you didn't, it doesn't matter. So let's see who got it in the fastest time, shall we? Just John. You're brilliant. Or should I say marvellous? I hope you like what I did there. It was terrible, but I enjoyed it. Right, let's go on to the next question. What landmark does Peter Parker rescue his classmates from in Spider-Man Homecoming? Is it A, Washington Monument, B, Statue of Liberty, C, Mount Rushmore, or D, the Golden Gate Bridge? What landmark does Peter Parker rescue his classmates from in Spider-Man Homecoming? Is it A, Washington Monument, B, Statue of Liberty, C, Mount Rushmore, or D, Golden Gate Bridge? All brilliant places. Let's start the timer. 4. So let's see how many people got it correct. We got 4 correct answers there, guys. Very well done. And the answer is A, Washington Monument. Well done, guys, to anyone who got that correct. And if you didn't have a clue, it doesn't matter. Now you know. Okay, let's see who got it in the quickest answer. I feel like we could all guess this one. Let's go for it. Just John. Well done, Just John. Now you know what it's like to see your name up there. A lot. A lot. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh, we have a blur here. Bear with me. Hopefully this is going to fix this. Right. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. Little technical difficulty. Right, I think. Yay, there we go. Fix the technical difficulty. Okay, so what song does Baby Groot dance to at the end of the first Guardian of the Galaxy? Is it A, Cherry Bomb, The Runaways, B, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, brilliant song, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, C, I Want You Back, the Jackson 5, or D, Hooked on a Feeling by Void Oid? I think that's how you say it. What song does Baby Groot dance to at the end of the first Guardian of the Galaxy? Is it A, Cherry Bomb, The Runaways, B, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, C, I Want You Back, the Jackson 5, or D, Hooked on a Feeling by Void Oid? I'm going to start the timer now, guys. 10. We have 5 correct answers. Oh, we got one more person that's got this right. Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. I Want You Back, the Jackson 5. Well done, guys. I'm not sure if I know what that song is, actually. I feel like I probably do. I'll know it if I hear it, kind of thing. And the fastest correct answer is Just John. Well done, Just John. Okay, guys, so that's the end of that round. Very well done on that round. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to go over to the next round, and I'm also just going to have a quick look at your chat to see what you guys have been saying. So bear with me for 1 second. Right, okay, so now we have the next round. So this round is Hunger Games. So may the odds be in your favor. Is it may the odds ever be in your favor, or may the odds be in your favor? Either way, absolutely love this series. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite characters in here. I always quite like all of them. I quite like the baddies in this one as well. If any of you have read the latest film done by Snow's point of view, it's brilliant. Anyway, I could talk about Hunger Games all day, so let's just get on with it. Let's look at our first question, which is, what is Katniss's sister's full name? Is it A, Pamela, B, Primley, sorry, I tried to do a Gavin and Stacey accent there, C, Prim, or D, Primrose? What is Katniss's sister's full name? Is it A, Pamela, B, Primley, C, Prim, or D, Primrose? I'm going to start the timer now. I feel like this is starting off with a nice, easy one. And we have 5 correct answers here. And the answer is Primrose. Well done to anybody that got Primrose correct. I think it's a really nice name, actually. Let's see who got this in the fastest time. Surely Just John can't be an absolute knowledgeable person on Hunger Games as well as Marvel. Let's see. Oh, Just John, well done. I'm behind you here. Well done, Just John. It seems you're a Hunger Games fan as well. On to the next question. Bear with me. So, how did Katniss's father die? Was it A, in a hunting accident, B, in a mine explosion, C, he became trapped in a collapsed mine, or D, he was murdered by the Capitol? How did Katniss's father die? I feel like this is a bit of a trick question, so if any of you have watched Hunger Games, really think about what happened. Was it A, in a hunting accident, B, in a mine explosion, C, he became trapped in a collapsed mine, or D, he was murdered by the Capitol? I'm going to start the timer. We have 3 correct answers. I bet you all fell for the same trap I did when I saw this question earlier. Let's see. In a mine explosion. And who got this in the correctest time? Kelly! Yay! We have a new fast person. I don't know what to call it. But well done, Kelly. Sorry, Just John. I like it when you're at the top 2, but it was nice to see someone else there. Let's go. So, on to the next question. Who gives Katniss the Mockingjay pin? So just think, who gives it to Katniss, not who does Katniss give it to? Is it A, Gale, B, Cinna, D, Madge, or D Prim? Who gives Katniss the Mockingjay pin? Is it A, Gale, B, Cinna, C, Madge, or D, Prim? Let's start the timer. As we now know, Prim is Primrose. We have 3 correct answers here, and if any of you fell for the trap I fell for earlier, I said it was Prim, thinking, who did she give it to? And obviously it was who gave it to her. So the answer is C, Madge. Well done to anyone that got that correct, because that was a flipping hard one. And the person who got it quickest is Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. It's nice to see you up here. Well done. Are you somehow related to Just John, or have you just got each of us names? I'm just being nosy. Let me know in the chat. Right, on to the next question. Who or what is Katniss named after? Is it A, her grandmother, B, a plant with edible roots, C, a type of bird, or D, catnip? Who or what is Katniss named after? Is it A, her grandmother, B, a plant with edible roots, C, a type of bird, or D, catnip? Catnip's a very interesting one. Let's start the timer. Imagine how many cats she'd have surrounding her. She was named. No, that would just be named after catnip. Well done, guys. We have 4 correct answers. Nice and strong there. More than half of you. Let's see what the correct answer was. Yay, well done, guys. It was B, a plant with edible roots. Not sure. Would that count as a carrot? Would that be an edible root? I'm not sure. Right, okay. The person who got it in the quickest time, also bear with me for the amount that I talked to myself, guys. I was just wondering if edible roots would be a carrot. Let me know if it would. Okay, so the fastest correct answer was, now I feel like this could be anyone, Kelly. Well done, Kelly. That's your 2nd time up now on the boards. Just John, they're catching up with you. On to the next question. The hamsters are all moving around in their cages tonight. Suppose you can't hear them. They always decide to drink out of their water bottle. Right, the next question is, why does the Capitol hold the Hunger Games as a way, A, as a way to control the size of the population, B, to keep the districts happy, C, because they are part of a religious festival, D, to remind the districts that they are powerless against it? Why does the Capitol hold the Hunger Games? Is it A, as a way to keep control of the size of the population, B, to keep the districts happy, C, because they are part of a religious festival, or D, to remind the districts that they are powerless against it? I'm going to start the timer, guys. Well done, guys. Well done. So we have 4 correct answers here. And the correct answer is D, to remind the districts that they are powerless against it. Horrible, horrible people are the Capitol. And let's see who got it in the quickest time. I mean, this could be anybody's now, couldn't it? Kelly. Kelly, you're coming on strong now. Well done, Kelly. I feel like you're a good Hunger Games fan. Waiting on the question to load. Have a quick sip of the tea. Right. So, under what circumstances did Katniss first meet Peter? Or the way Katniss says it, Peter. A, Katniss was looking for food and Peter gave her bread. B, they were both in the woods hunting. C, they did a project at school together. Or D, Peter was injured and Katniss's mother helped him. So under what circumstances did Katniss first meet Peter? Was it A, Katniss was looking for food and Peter gave her bread? Was it B, they were both in the woods hunting? C, they did a project at school together? Or D, Peter was injured and Katniss's mother helped him? Let's start the timer, guys. Nice little beat to it. So, how many got it? Oh, 5. That's a good amount of numbers. So more than half of you knew the answer to this one. I feel like this scene was a little bit heartbreaking, actually. And the answer is A. Katniss was looking for food and Peter gave her bread. If you remember, he threw it on the floor and it was all kind of a little bit heartbreaking. And it was love at first sight for him. And the fastest correct answer is Kelly. Oh, Kelly's coming strong now. Well done, Kelly. Just John, where you at? All right, let's load the next one up. Also, mind the Lego behind me. Baby Yoda is actually incredible, so I had to slip him in there. Let's go. So, what are now? Apologies for my pronunciation again. Tesserae. Is it tesserae? That sounds a lot like another word I know. What are tesserae? Is it A, extra rations of grain and oil? B, hybrid animals created by the capital? C, a type of plant? Or D, what the children are called who are chosen to compete in the games? So, what are tesserae? A, extra rations of grain and oil. B, hybrid animals created by the capital, slightly scary. C, a type of plant. Or D, what the children are called who are chosen to compete in the games. I'm going to start the timer now, guys. Let the games begin. So there we have it. We have 5 correct answers. Well done to those 5. I'm not sure I'd ever heard of this word, but I must have done. Okay, so the answer is, let's have a look, extra rations of grain and oil. I'm guessing it's what they win for. Okay, so let's see who got this in the quickest time, shall we? Kelly, well done, Kelly. Brilliant. Very well done. Let's go on to the next one. It's just loading. Let's go. What item does Katniss manage to grab at the cornucopia when the games begin? Is it A, bow, B, knife, C, backpack, or D, helmet? What item does Katniss manage to grab at the cornucopia when the games begin? Is it A, bow, B, knife, C, backpack, D, helmet? Now, I'm going to give you guys a clue. It's not the obvious here. So don't go for the obvious of what you think of when you think of Katniss. 9, 8. Well done, guys. The time is up. We've got 4 correct answers here. And the answer is a backpack. I mean, this one always baffled me because I don't think I would have gone for the backpack. But the backpack seems to have worked. I mean, what would you guys go for? Would it be a backpack? Anyhow, let's see who got it in the quickest time. I could chat about Hunger Games all day. Kelly knew it was the backpack. Whereas when I clicked it, I went for bow. That's what I tried to help you guys out from doing. Right, let's go on to the next one. Hope you're enjoying the quiz, guys. You're all doing really well. So, what is the first thing Katniss looks for after running from the cornucopia? Is it A, food, B, water, C, shelter, D, fire? What is the first thing Katniss looks for after running from the cornucopia? Is it A, food, B, water, C, shelter, or D, fire? I know for a fact that I would look for a Greggs. Everything can be fixed with a good Greggs. Let's see, guys. I don't think the answer is Greggs, though, so please don't put that. Perfect. So we have 4 correct answers, and the answer is water. Very smart of Katniss Everdeen there, because I would have gone wherever the food is at, as you can probably tell. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly. Well done, Kelly. You were the quickest. Absolutely brilliant work there. Right, let's load up the next question. We only have 5 more to go in this round, and then we're going to have a short break. So let's have a look. So when Katniss is severely dehydrated, how does Haymitch indicate to her that she's near water? Does he A, send her a map, B, send her a cup, C, he sends her iodine drops, or D, he doesn't send her anything? When Katniss is severely dehydrated, how does Haymitch indicate to her that she's near water? Does he A, send her a map, B, send her a cup, C, send her iodine drops, or D, doesn't send her anything? Now, anyone who's watched this knows exactly what Haymitch is like, so just think, what would he do? If you don't know the answer, put yourself in his shoes. Let's start the timer. 4. So we have 5 correct answers here. Very well done to whoever got this correct. And I got this one wrong, actually. And the answer is he doesn't send her anything. Haymitch, as always, plays his games, he knows what he's doing, and him and Katniss get it right. Okay, so who got this in the fastest time? I'm going to guess it was Kelly this time. Let's have a look. Oh, new one, Freezer Crowd. Well done, Freezer Crowd. Underestimated you there, didn't I? Right, let's go on to the next one. So this is question number 11, guys. What does Rue point out to Katniss that lets her get away from the group of career tributes? Is it A, a sheaf of arrows, B, a tracker-jacker nest, C, a boulder, or D, a mockingjay nest? So what does Rue point out to Katniss that lets her get away from the group of career tributes? Is it A, a sheaf of arrows, B, a tracker-jacker nest, C, a boulder, or D, a mockingjay nest? Right, let's start the timer. I think Rue has to be my favourite character out of them all. Let's go. Right, well done, guys. Let's see how many we got. We got 6 correct answers. That's a strong amount of people here. Let's see what the answer is, even though the majority of you can tell me, and it's a tracker-jacker nest. I know I would not want to go anywhere near one of those. I've saw some big wasps in my time, and that was bad enough. Okay, so who's going to have got it in the fastest time? I'm going to go for Freezer Crowd now. Maybe they're on a roll. Let's see. Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. You snuck in there. Well done. Let's go on to the next question, shall we? So this is question number 12. I think it's douze in French. Douze? I don't know. Excusez-moi. All right. What does Katniss do when Rue is killed? Does she A, bury her body, B, camouflage her body, C, covers her body in flowers, or D, runs away as fast as she can? So what does Katniss do when Rue is killed? Does she A, bury her body, B, camouflage her body, C, covers her body in flowers, or D, runs away as fast as she can? Right, let's start the timer. I know I'd have run away as fast as I can. But we all know Katniss Everdeen's made of stronger stuff. Well done, guys. So 6 correct answers here. So another strong one. And the correct answer is she covers her body in flowers. Well done, guys. Ever the Katniss Everdeen. And the person who got it in the quickest time is Kelly. Kelly's back. Well done, Kelly. On to question number 13. Unlucky for some, but I think you're all going to get it right. Let's have a look. Where does Katniss find Peter after it's declared that two tributes can win the games? Is it A, hiding in a cave, B, lying camouflaged in mud, C, in a tree, or D, by the cornucopia. So where does Katniss find Peter after it's declared that 2 tributes can win the games? Is it A, hiding in a cave, a bit sneaky, B, lying camouflaged in mud, quite clever, C, in a tree, or D, in the cornucopia? Where are you guessing, guys? I'm going to start the timer now. So we have 6 correct answers, another strong one here. And the correct answer is, of course, lying camouflaged in mud, which I think is the understatement of the year because he kind of looks like a tree. If I remember right, he had bits of bark on him and stuff. It's very strange. Okay, let's see who got it in the quickest amount of time. Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. Absolutely brilliant. This seems to be quite an even round at the moment for people getting it in the quickest amount of times. Okay, so on to question 14. Let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. How does Kato finally die? Is it A, the mutations kill him, B, Katniss shoots him, C, he eats poisonous berries, or D, he starves to death? Even none of them seem nice, do they? How does Kato finally die? Is it A, the mutations kill him, B, Katniss shoots him, C, he eats poisonous berries, or D, he starves to death? Now, I think this is quite a hard one. I'm going to start the timer now. I'm not sure if I'd know the answers to this one. Well done, guys. So we have 2 correct answers. I'm really not surprised by that small amount of number because, in all honesty, I didn't have a clue who Kato even was, and I've watched them all a billion times. So the correct answer is Katniss shoots him, which also seems like the most unlikely answer because Katniss tries not to kill people when possible. And the fastest correct answer was Kelly. Well done, Kelly. You really do love the Hunger Games. Let's go on to question number 15. So this is the last one in this round, guys. Let's have a look. Oh, we had that same problem last time, didn't we? Where it doesn't want to be clear. So I'm just going to go back. I feel like turning it off and back on again is the only thing that ever works. Let's see. And we have liftoff. Okay, so how do Katniss and Peter force the Capitol to declare them both winners? Is it A, they threaten to run away, B, they threaten that the winner will tell about everything, C, they threaten to commit suicide, or D, they threaten to cause a rebellion against the Capitol? How do Katniss and Peter force the Capitol to declare them both winners? Is it A, they threaten to run away, B, threaten that the winners will tell about everything, C, they threaten to commit suicide, or D, they threaten to cause a rebellion against the Capitol? Let's start the timer. 10. Feel like this is a nice, easy one to end with, guys. So we have 5 correct answers, and of course the answer is the modern version of Romeo and Juliet. They threaten to commit suicides. So let's see who got this in the fastest amount of time. Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. Just John, where you gone? Well done, Just Jeff. Okay, guys, so that's going to be the end of this round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give us 10-minute break. So if you want to come back at bang on 9 o'clock and we'll get started, okay? Thank you all for playing along. And can I just remind you what I said earlier is that we do have some jobs available at the SU coming up for starting in September. So if you want to come and join this wonderful crew that we've got going on, just have a look on our website and you'll see some of them, okay? So I'm just going to turn my camera off for a few minutes and we will get going on the new round. Yeah. Let me just unmute myself. There we go. Right, I'm going to get the scoreboards off now. So in first place, we have Just John. Second place, we have Kelly. Third place, Just Jeff. Fourth, Just Jeremy. Fifth, Freezer Crowd. And sixth, Flatulence. I mean, you said it about yourself. Right, okay. Let's get back on with it. I'm just going to move this back down. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm still learning how to do this, so you have to cut me a bit of slack. Right, so we're going to go on to question 1. Now, this was another one that you guys asked for, so I've just slipped a question in, as I couldn't do a whole round on it because I wasn't too sure on it, to be honest. Like, I don't have much knowledge on this one. So, question number 1, if it decides to show. Okay, bear with me. It doesn't want to show. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about this little technical difficulty. I believe it's because I have this on. So I'm gonna... There we go. There we go. Right. Sorry about that, guys. As you can see, I need IT advice mostly all of the time. Okay, so... in the TV show The Office, Gareth gets irrationally upset when Tim puts his stapler in the jelly. Why doesn't Gareth like jelly? A, he's allergic. B, he doesn't trust the way it moves. I agree with this. Hate jelly. C, dessert isn't allowed in the territorial army. In the TV show The Office, Gareth gets irrationally upset when Tim puts his stapler in the jelly. Why doesn't Gareth like jelly? A, he's allergic. B, he doesn't trust the way it moves. Or C, dessert isn't allowed in the territorial army. Excuse me, guys. I absolutely hate jelly. No. I don't mind it in those little blocks, though, where you bite the block and you haven't made it yet. I don't know what that's called. Right, okay. So we have 4 correct answers here. And the answer is, he doesn't trust the way it moves. I mean, who trusts the way that jelly moves? It's all a little bit creepy. Who got this in the correct time? Freezer Crowd. Well done, Freezer Crowd. Absolutely smashing it. Well done. So, on to the next question. This is my favourite TV show. And I feel like it's a really simple question, but maybe that's just because it's my favourite TV show. In the TV show Grey's Anatomy, who does Meredith Grey have children with? Is it A, Richard, B, DeLuca, C, Derek, or D, Owen? I mean, I didn't actually know who Owen was because I don't know him by his first name and had to Google this. Okay, so in the TV show Grey's Anatomy, the best TV show, who does Meredith Grey have children with? Is it A, Richard, B, DeLuca, C, McDreamy, Derek, or D, Owen? So I'm going to start the timer now, guys. I hope you all love Grey's Anatomy too. I feel like it's just incredible. Right, okay. So we have 6 correct answers. Well done there, guys. And the correct answer is, of course, McDreamy, Derek Shepherd. Well done to anyone who got that correct. And the quickest answer is Just John. Well done, Just John. I hope this means you're a Grey's Anatomy fan. Right, on to the next one. Just loading. This is a very much a mashup round. I thought I'd try and put in a bit for everybody. So, in the Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, what is the name of Ariel's friend who is a crab? Is it A, Eric, B, Sebastian, C, Flounder, or D, Scuttle? In the Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, what is the name of Ariel's friend who is a crab? Is it A, Eric, B, Sebastian, C, Flounder, or D, Scuttle? So I'm going to start the timer, guys. I do my impression, but it's not that good, and I feel like you'd all be horrified and probably leave the quiz. Well done, guys. So we have 6 correct answers. Well done. You all know this. The answer is Sebastian. Literally my favourite character of The Little Mermaid, so I may or may not have put this question in. And the person who got this in the quickest time is Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. It's all about the just tonight. On to the next one. Just waiting for it to load. My hamster's running around in that wheel. Okay, so let's see. In the TV show Breaking Bad, who plays Walter White? Is it A, Aaron Paul, B, Bryan Cranston, C, Dean Norris, or D, Mark Harmon? In the TV show Breaking Bad, who plays Walter White? Is it A, Aaron Paul, B, Bryan Cranston, C, Dean Norris, or D, Mark Harmon? Let's see your answers. I absolutely love this series as well. I think he's a brilliant actor, and he's actually starring in something now on Sky, I think it is. It's really good. I can't remember what it's called, though. He's like a lawyer or something. A judge, actually. And we have 6 correct answers, guys. And very well done to all 6 of you. The answer is Bryan Cranston. Well done. I think that program might be called The Judge. And who got it in the quickest time? Just Jeff. Well done again, Just Jeff. You're on a roll. Well done. On to the next one. This next one is another of my favourites. Who does Forrest Gump marry in the movie? Is it A, Mary Davis, B, Shelley Peters, C, Jenny Curran, or D, Sally Smith? Who does Forrest Gump marry in the movie? Is it A, Mary Davis, B, Shelley Peters, C, Jenny Curran, or D, Sally Smith? Who can forget the line, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's my best accent there, and it's absolutely terrible. Brilliant film, though. Absolutely brilliant film. And we have 5 correct answers here. And, of course, the correct answer is Jenny Curran. Well done to anybody who got that correct. Let's see who did it in the quickest time. Freeze a Crowd. Well done, Freeze a Crowd. Sneaking up there. Right, on to the next one. This is a film that I was suggested to me and I really wasn't too sure I'm watching. But if you haven't watched it, please give it a watch. It's a bit weird, but it's brilliant. What is the sequel to the movie Split? Is it A, Glass, B, Unbreakable, or C, Shards? What is the sequel to the movie Split? Is it A, Glass, B, Unbreakable, C, Shards? I would suggest, though, you only watch this if you're not easily creeped out, because it's a bit creepy and a bit violent. Very well done. So we have 6 correct answers. Oh, I feel like you've all watched it already. The answer is A, Glass. I'm still yet to watch it, actually. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not because the first one was so good, but I'm going to give it a go. Let's see who got it in the quickest time, shall we? I'd like to take a guess, but I really don't know on this one. It's Freeze a Crowd. Freeze a Crowd's doing really well now. Well done, Freeze a Crowd. You can have a virtual round of applause. Now, this is a hard one here, guys. So, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is an iconic line from which classic film? Is it A, Mamma Mia, B, Gone with the Wind, C, Forrest Gump, or D, Saving Private Ryan? So, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is an iconic line from which classic film? Is it A, Mamma Mia, B, Gone with the Wind, C, Forrest Gump, or D, Saving Private Ryan? So this one is a hard one, guys. If you don't know it, take a guess. That's what I'd have to do on this one. I need to stop dancing to this little timer. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Right, so we have 6 correct answers. So you guys are pretty sure on this one. Now, I've never watched this movie. The correct answer is Gone with the Wind. Well done, guys. Well done. And the fastest correct answer is Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. Smashing it. On to the next one. I feel like this could be a hard one, or it might not be. It depends how much you guys like movies. So who directed Titanic, one of the best movies ever, Avatar, and The Terminator? Is it A, Steven Spielberg, B, Christopher Nolan, C, James Cameron, D, Ridley Scott? Also, tell me in the chat section, which one of these movies is your favourite of those 3? Mine is 100% Titanic. So who directed Titanic, Avatar, and The Terminator? Is it A, Steven Spielberg, B, Christopher Nolan, C, James Cameron, or D, Ridley Scott? Yes, Bethan Jones, it is definitely the Titanic is the winner there. Absolute winner every time. Okay, so we have 6 correct answers. And the answer is C, James Cameron. Now, I'm not sure if this is just like everybody knows this, or if it's just me that didn't have a clue, which is mad because I just love Titanic, even if it's heartbreaking. Right, on to the next one. Oh, Just Jeff, sorry. I keep forgetting this. Just Jeff, you're the winner again. Well done. All right, let's load up the next one. So, crime thriller Luther, starring Idris Elba, first aired in which year? Was it A, 2008, B, 2013, C, 2010, or D, 2009? Crime thriller Luther, starring Idris Elba, first aired in which year? A, 2008, B, 2013, C, 2010, or D, 2009? I've never watched this, but I keep meaning to. Let's start the timer. You guys will have to tell me if it's good or not, because I've not watched it yet. I'm on line of duty at the moment. Okay, very well done. We have 4 correct answers, so this is a hard one. Let's see what the correct answer was. C, 2010. I'd like to say that's the year I was born, and maybe I'd be a bit younger. Right, okay. Fastest correct answer was Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. You're creeping in. Right, let's go on to the next one, shall we? So this is question number 10. This is a very random question, guys, but I thought I'd include it. Which member of the Beatles narrated the first series of Thomas the Tank Engine on TV? Was it A, George Harrison, B, Ringo Starr, C, Paul McCartney, or D, John Lennon? So which member of the Beatles narrated the first series of Thomas the Tank Engine on TV? Was it A, George Harrison, B, Ringo Starr, C, Paul McCartney, or D, John Lennon? Imagine if it was John Lennon. That was a very cheesy joke there, guys. Absolute list of legends here. Right, okay, so we have 6 correct answers. So you guys knew this. That's crazy. The answer is B, Ringo Starr. Very well done to anyone that got that correct. Honestly didn't know that and loved Thomas the Tank as a kid. The person who got it in the fastest correct time was Kelly. Well done, Kelly. You knew that one. On to question number 11. This is a very random one, but another of my favourite films. What flavour of Pop-Tart does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf? Is it A, strawberry, B, banana, C, chocolate, or D, ice cream? What flavour of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf? Is it A, strawberry, B, banana, C, chocolate, or D, ice cream? Whenever I think of Elf, I just want to shout Santa really loud. Let's start the time. So we have one correct answer here. Not many Elf fans in the house. Let's have a look at what the correct answer is. It is C, chocolate. Who wouldn't choose chocolate? So the person that got it in the quickest time is Flatulence. Well done, Flatulence. A big toot to you. I made myself laugh at my rubbish joke then. Okay, on to the next one. All right, the next one, I'll try and say this in my best black country accent. What is the main... I can't do it. What is the main pub in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? Is it A, the Swan, B, the Prince, C, the Garrison, or D, Three Crowns? What is the main pub called in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? Is it A, the Swan, B, the Prince, C, the Garrison, or D, Three Crowns? I'm going to start the timer for you now, guys. We have 6 correct answers here, so we've got some Peaky Blinder fans. That was meant to be my accent, but it's terrible. The correct answer is, of course, C, the Garrison. Well done to any of you guys that have got that. And Just John, you're back. Well done, Just John. Are you a Peaky Blinder fan? Brilliant show again. I think they're filming the new one as we speak. So on to question number 13. Where has the time gone? So, what is the name of Jack Sparrow's ship? Is it A, the Golden Pearl, B, Cutty Sark, or C, the Black Pearl? So, what is the name of Captain Jack, should I say, ship? Is it A, the Golden Pearl, B, the Cutty Sark, or C, the Black Pearl? I'm going to put the timer on now. I feel like we need more Pirates of the Caribbeans, but then not at the same time. Right, so we have 6 correct answers. I'm guessing you all have watched Pirates of the Caribbean, and the answer is the Black Pearl. Well done, guys. So the person to have got this in the fastest amount of time is Just Jeff. Well done, Just Jeff. I don't think anybody could have played that part better, to be honest, of Captain Jack. Right, so this is another Disney question. Love the Disney. Which Disney princess's dress changed colour as she dances with her prince at the end of the movie? Is it A, Belle, B, Elsa, C, Snow White, or D, Aurora? Which Disney princess's dress changes colour as she dances with her prince at the end of the movie? Is it A, Belle, B, Elsa, C, Snow White, or D, Aurora? I'm going to start the timer now. Well done, guys. So we have 3 correct answers, and the answer is Aurora. I never knew that was her name. I probably should have put Sleeping Beauty. Right, okay, so let's see who got this in the quickest time. Who is the Disney fan? Kelly. Well done, Kelly. Very well done. So now we're on to the last question, which is, now again, I do apologise for pronunciation. I am terrible at this. What island is Jurassic Park on? Is it A, Isla Moba, B, Isle Haiti, or C, Isla Nubla, or Nubla? I apologise. What island is Jurassic Park on? Is it A, Isla Moba, B, Isla Haiti, or C, Isla Nubla? Nubla. It doesn't sound right, does it? Right, I'm going to start. This is the last question, guys. So 4 correct answers here for Jurassic Park fans. Jurassic Park is the best. The correct answer is C. Nubla. I still can't say it, guys, even though I love Jurassic Park. And the fastest correct answer was Freezer Crowd. Well done, Freezer Crowd. Very well done. Okay, so that's the end of the 3 rounds. I hope you've really enjoyed them. Obviously, we'll be back next week at 8 for another quiz. I'm going to put up the scoreboard and we're going to see who won. Bear with. Okay, so in first place is Just John. I will sort your prize out with you, Just John. You've won a £20 Amazon voucher. In second place, we have Just Jeff. Third place, we have Kelly. Fourth, Just Jeremy. Fifth, Freezer Crowd. And 6 is Flatulence. I don't think the name helped you out there, Flatulence. But okay, so I just want to say thank you so much for playing. And once again, to remind you to pop over to the Students' Union job section. If you're looking for a job with us in September, you must be a current student in September. We have lots of opportunities. And if you ever just want to know what we do, pop and speak to us. Have a look on our website. We are here to help you guys and we're here to work with you. So just want to say thank you very much. And I hope that I'm going to see you all next week. If you have any questions, pop them in now and I'll answer them for you. Thank you, guys. And another big well done to Just John. Oh, sorry, guys.